pre-algebra lesson 2-4. Variables and equations. An equation is a mathematical sentence with an equal sign. So up until this point, we've done expressions which don't have equal signs. But if you have something like 3x plus 2 equals 15, and that is an equation because it has an equal sign. An open sentence is an equation with one or more variables. So 3x plus 2 equals 15 would be an open sentence because it has a variable. The solution of an equation is a value for a variable that makes the equation true. So, there are basically three ways you will see equations in pre-algebra. A numerical expression equal to a numerical expression, like 5 plus 4 equals 9, or 5 plus 4 equals 6 plus 3. A variable expression equal to a numerical expression, x plus 7 equals 56, or a variable expression equal to another variable expression, 2x plus 5 equals 3x minus 2. So those are the three different ways you will see things in pre-algebra. An equation with a numerical expression equal to another numerical expression is either going to be true or it's going to be false. But an equation with one or more variable is open since you cannot be certain what that variable will be replaced with. So if it has a variable, it's got to be open. If it doesn't have a variable, it's either going to be true or it's going to be false. So we're going to state whether each equation is true, false, or open. Let's take a look at this first problem here. 9 minus 7 equals 5. Well, 9 minus 7 equals 2, so this would be false. Because it's a numerical expression that is not true. Number 2, 8 plus x equals 5. It has a variable. As soon as something has a variable, it's going to be open because we don't know what x is. 8 plus x equals 5 only works if x is negative 3. But I didn't tell you what x was, so in this case, it's an open sentence, or an open equation. Number 3, 5 times 6 equals 30. 5 times 6 does equal 30. 30 equals 30, so this would be a true equation. Now, mathematical word sentences can be translated into equations. The big thing you have to remember is, remember that earlier in chapter 1, I said those words that were, that told you that indicated addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Well, you have to remember those words. And you have to be able to translate things. And sometimes it's easy to translate a strictly straight word for word. So let's take a look at this example. 9 times the opposite of 5 is 45. So I'm just going to translate this. 9 is 9. Times means multiply. The opposite of 5 is negative 5. Is means equals. Okay, up here. And 45 means 45. So to neaten this up a little bit, make it tidy, we have 9 times negative 5, 9 times negative 5 equals 45. It doesn't matter if that's true, false, or open at this point in time. It's been translated into a mathematical equation. Okay. Now, sometimes they want to know if a number is a solution to an equation. If that's the case, all you have to do is plug in that number to the original equation and see if it makes a true statement. Okay? So, here we have 120 plus x equals 75, and we're going to plug in 45 for x. So, does 120 plus 45 equal 75? Well, I can already tell you without even having to work this out, this is false. Because if I'm going to add a positive number to a number larger than 75, it's only going to get bigger. Well, 120 plus 45 is 165. 165 does not equal 75, so it's no. Show me your work so that I know what you're doing. Remember that. Let's take a look at the second one. Number 5 here. 9 minus m equals 3 for m equaling 6. So 9 minus 6, does that equal 3? 9 minus 6 is 3, 3 equals 3. So yes, that's a solution to the equation. All you do is plug your number in, work out the math, and if it makes a true statement, then it's a solution. If it does not make a true statement, it's not a solution. Simple as that. Alright, now, we're going to translate this into an equation, and we're going to solve it. It says a tent weighs 6 pounds. Your backpack and tent together weigh 33 pounds. Use an equation to find whether the backpack weighs 27 pounds. I have to use an equation. I can't just use a numerical sentence, which means if I have to use an equation, I have to have a variable. Okay? So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let B equal the weight of my backpack. That's the weight of my backpack. My backpack and tent together weigh 33 pounds. My tent weighs 6 pounds. So 6 plus B, does that equal 33? That's what we're trying to figure out. Right? That's our equation. So now we want to know, does the backpack weigh 27 pounds? So we're going to take this 27, we're going to substitute it in for B. So 6 plus 27, does that equal 33? Actually, I don't need doesn't equal to there, because this is my equation. 6 plus B equals 33. So 27 plus 6, let's see, 7 and 6 is 13, so 33 does indeed equal 33. So yes, the backpack weighs 27 pounds. That's variables and expressions.